Hey everybody, Brett back, Altitude Scale Modelings with another Sprue review. This time we're going to look at something different. Wolfpack takes a kit. I believe this is the Academy kit and adds their own extras. There's 3 schemes on here. 1, 2, 3. I do love me a MiG-29. This is the Gulf War Iraqi fighter, pretty sure, 148 scale. I don't see a kit number. But Wolfpack puts extras in there. You can see there's some resin, there's some PE, cement not included, made in Korea. Kit suitable for 14 to adult. Still sealed. I've never opened a Wolfpack kit before. I only got it because I like MiG-29s. And so I thought I'd get it, throw it on the stash, take a look at it. Anybody else who might want a Wolfpack kit, you'll know what you're gonna get. So, let's open her up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sprues, some resin, some masks, some photo etch, some decals. Let's start here. Heat sealed bag. You can see the clear parts are inside of there. Look at the clear parts later. Let's start here. We got 148 MiG-29A UB Fulcrum. We've got some nice panel line detail. A little bit of rivet detail. The tails are one piece. The horizontal stabilizers are one piece. You can see, looks like the top of the engines are already molded in there. It is Academy. Says so right. Char. Is light on? It is now. Academy. So any of you built the Academy kit know whether it's good or bad. I have not built the Academy kit. But plastic looks good. Not as good as a Great Wall Hobby kit, but this has been around much longer. Maybe we'll see a date on this plastic somewhere. Looks like they actually sanded off the Academy on this part. So you got your wings, got your intakes, which are obviously not one piece and filled with ejector pin marks, as you can see. So unless you put FOD covers on it, you're going to be cleaning up some ejector pin marks. And it does not have posable control surfaces. Alright, let's get into some weapons and some fuselage parts. Here we have the top of the fuselage. Looks like more parts of the intakes and a 2-piece nose. So you have to clean the seam line out of that. You've also got a cockpit with a little bit of detail. Again, looks like they sanded Academy out of there. So, it's very modular, obviously, for the different variants of the MiG-29 Academy did. I think those are chaff dispensers. And be very careful of this pitot tube when you're putting it together. There's the detail that's in the cockpit tub. Pretty sharp, crisp detail. Again, I still don't have a manufacture date. And we've got one-piece weapons, which is nice. One-piece pylons, which is nice. There's the seat. And there is actually a tiny little burr line on those weapons, but nothing too bad. And there's the seat part. Instrument panel. Pylons has some nice detail. The nose wheel. Strut. does have more of a burring line on it than the weapons do. Don't know if you'll see that, but it is there. And there's your instrument panel. And I do know there's an Edward photo etch set for this kit, since it is the Academy kit. But let's see what's in the box from Wolfpack. Because the purpose of getting this kit is for all the Wolfpack extras, not for the Academy MIG, which you can find anywhere much cheaper. 2 more screws in here. This one's got some more of the lower fuselage, because there's the main wheel bay, front wheel bay, sorry. No weight on wheels, but there is Russian writing on the wheels. There's your 2 nozzles, compressor fans, afterburner ring. So those are 1-piece tires, which is nice. Well, the front wheel is 1 piece, the rear wheel are not. And then there's your main landing gear struts, which do have another noticeable burr line right yonder. But again, the plastic looks nice, the detail looks nice. It's not an awful kit. I've seen quite a few built up okay. I'm assuming those are landing gear bays right there with some good detail in there. A couple of ejector pin marks. But again, we're here for all the extras. There's the vents. I'm not sure what these parts are. And some control parts, looks like a radio box. I don't know if this is a fuel tank or a targeting pod. Inside of those looks pretty nice. And clear parts, and then we'll be done with the Academy bits. Oh, there's no center seam. That's something. Pretty decent clear parts, no center seam. A little cleanup, be okay. I'll put these right back here so we don't scuff them. Alright, part 1 of the reason you buy the Wolfpack kit. Resin. So, a much nicer detailed cockpit tub. I think this kit was about $25 more than just the regular Academy kit. And I like how this is all 1 piece, combing on top, instrument panel built in. And control stick. And not sure what these 2 parts are, but there's a little bit of detail on them. Okay, and I'm thinking it's a pitot tube, and their bag inside of the bag of resin has a beautiful ejector seat, which will sit nicely inside the rails on this cockpit tub, I bet. And you gotta admit, the detail in there is really good. And the headrest from the ejector seat. And some parts, antennas, blades, rudder pedals, not sure. So you're paying for that, and you're paying for the mask set. This little tiny bit of PE, which does not have belts, but it does have mirrors and stuff for the canopy. But the belts were molded into the resin seat. And you're paying for this mask, which is a pretty nice mask. It's your basic Edward cut type mask. And your decals, which are by Wolfpack Design, and they look good too. Really good looking decals. You'll make a nice Iraqi scheme with that. Oh, they're printed by Cartograph. Even better. So you know the decals are amazing. So you're paying for the decals too. And I guess that's what the PE goes into. Because it's not thick enough to be acetate. There we go. Alright, so all this aside, get out the directions. Nice color directions, a little bit about Saddam Hussein's Air Force, which, you know, didn't last very long. Total of 24 MiG-29s were lost, including 5 shot down by air-to-air missions, 3 fled to Iran, and they became Iranian. Alright, hey, there's some nice color in here. This is a good looking instruction manual. So there's showing you how to cut out the resin, showing you what to cut away on the plastic, using the decals on the resin instrument panel, give you a nice color of what it should look like inside, putting it all the fuselage together. Again, a real view of the wheel and then a model view of the wheel. The intakes, open or closed speed brakes. This is a real picture of the MiG. This is the model. Nice touch. Your weapons loadout, including your colors. Putting on your masks. Not going to be a very difficult build. Only 9 steps so far. Yeah, 9 steps total. Yep. Looks like you can put your landing gear in later. And there's your color callouts. 9th Iraqi Squadron, 1990. And this aircraft was abandoned and captured by the U.S. during the Iraq War in 2003. Won't be too difficult to camouflage. This part was oversprayed and covered because this one went to Iran. Fled to Iran. Became Iranian. That is a fuel tank, not a targeting pod. There's your stencil layout. Your stencil layout. There you have it. Wolfpack Design, Academy Plastic, Wolfpack Extras. Seems okay to me. Like I said, I've seen a lot of builds of the Academy aircraft, and they've gone together, from what I'm told, okay. Not as good as a Great Wall Hobby, but then what is? So thanks for watching. I hope you found this informative. Maybe you'll decide you want to pick yourself up a Wolfpack, because, you know, for an extra 20 bucks, you get a bunch of resin and some PE and some Cartograph decals. Thanks for watching.